Hey, everybody, welcome. I am so excited today to be with everyone for Top Secrets of Luxury Global Advisors, where we sit down and interview the top global advisors in luxury within Sotheby's International Realty. And today I'm super, super excited to have Harif Hazera with us. He's with Premier Sotheby's International Realty out of Winter Park, and that's pretty much Central Florida for those of you that don't know the area. Harif is ranked top 1% of all real estate advisors nationwide. And what I love many things about you, Harif, but one of the things that I love is you are doing some amazing video content. And also, anytime that I see you listing a luxury property, I mean, you are just excelling at the marketing and just creating incredible content. So welcome. We're so excited that you're here today with us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Excellent. Excellent. So today we're going to walk through some questions with you, have a little fun because we have to always have a little fun. So let's start and talk about what is the first thing that you do when you wake up?
Aside from the obvious answers of brushing your teeth and that sort of thing, so this is actually a very important question for me, and I believe that it's honestly largely responsible for why I am where I am. I have a morning ritual that I abide by. And if you haven't read the book, The Miracle Morning, I strongly encourage it and put it to practice. I won't dive into the details here, but it basically consists of savers. So sitting in silence for a period of time, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is journaling. So you do that every morning early for a long period of time, and there's very little that you can't accomplish.
Love that. That's great. That's incredible. What's the last thing you do at the end of the day before you go to bed?
So these days, I have a lot to manage. We have a booming business, but I also have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. So if I'm not falling asleep in a race car bed, generally I'm preparing for the next day. But I have to be very honest and admit that these days are very, it's like a whirlwind for me. But generally I'm a big believer in the saying that your day starts the night before. Mm-hmm. And that has served me very well throughout my life and career when I implement that. And that's generally the last thing that I do before I go to bed.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's switch back to real estate. What do you love most about real estate?
That's easy for me, people. If you ask me what I don't enjoy most about real estate, the answer might be one and the same, depending on the person. But I genuinely, for me, I appreciate art. I appreciate architecture. I do like those things. It's one of the reasons that drew me to Sotheby's in the first place. But at the end of the day, this is a people business. And some of my best friends that I've ever met in life, I've met at an open house. So for me, it's all about relationships for me. I'm very big on that. I love the people that I get to meet.
That's great. What 3 things have helped you become so successful? So like what top 3 things?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think the most important decision I made, so I come from a personal training background. Prior to getting into real estate, I helped people with their physical fitness goals, and I saw the transformation that would take place as an extension from that. In fact, right now I'm going through a program called 75 Hard. Are you aware of this program, Kristine?
No, I'm writing this one down.
Yes, it's no joke, but for 75 days straight, you have to work out twice for 45 minutes. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to, you can't have any alcohol, any cheat meals, and you have to take a selfie or a progress picture every day. And if you miss one of those items, if you're on day 50, you have to start all the way on day 1. So you have to go through this for 75 days straight. But even I'm in this, 4 or 5 days now, and I already notice a significant difference in my cognition, in my confidence, because I'm challenging myself and I'm overcoming something. And I think that's crucial. But the 3 most important things for me were hiring a coach. There's a tremendous value in that, hiring the right coach, or a mentor, getting around somebody that has kind of gone before you and can give you the game and how to play it. That's crucial. Environment is key. I'm very careful where I go. Actually one of the first things my coach told me from the beginning was, don't go to the brokerage based on the commission split.
Mm-hmm.
There's a million brokerages that you can go that compete at that level, and there's no value there, most of the time. And that's not a jab at anybody else, but it's just the truth. You want to go in the right environment. And it's kind of the old saying for me, I like to be around people. I don't want to be the biggest fish in the pond. I like to be challenged and inspired by other people. And so environment is key. That's a huge, thing that I look at in my life. And the third is perhaps the most important. It's hunger. You got to stay hungry. And it's tempting because when you start to experience a measure of success, you can let your foot off the gas, but you gotta stay hungry. And it's an interesting phenomenon for me, because the more successful I become, the more hungrier I get. It's weird, but that's just how it is for me.
What does luxury mean to you when we talk about real estate and luxury? What does luxury mean? I'm
not just saying this, but Sotheby's embodies what luxury means. It was a perfect match for me coming here. And so I'm gonna steal from their saying, but it's not about a price point, it's about experience. Mm-hmm. You can deliver luxury wherever you go. And it starts with you. It starts with you kind of envisioning yourself in the highest form through life. It starts with how you dress, how you speak, what you drive. It doesn't mean that you need to overextend yourself. That's not wise either, to try to impress people that don't care about you. But it starts up here for me. And it's about once you get that, once you understand that, you're able to deliver it to someone else, but you can't give what you don't have.
Yeah, absolutely. What do your clients want most from you?
Results. They do. They want results, and they should, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, they want results, and we deliver that consistently. Over time, that's kind of to be expected, but I don't stop there. Obviously that's a chief focus, but I always want to over deliver. So when I am making the process, when I'm delivering the results, but also making the process fun and enjoyable, because you know how this is, there's so many emotions in what we do, whether you're buying a house or selling a house, unless it's an investment. But even when you start dealing with people's money, emotions can, come into play. But I want to exceed people's expectations. And I think that's a key ingredient if you want to become successful.
Love that. Love that. So let's ask a fun question. What's your go-to song right now when you're driving to work or to an appointment?
Oh, go-to song right now.
Pumping you up or calming you down, or
say that again.
What's like pumping you up or calming you down, depending.
Or calming me down. If you look at my playlist, honestly, people would be so confused. It's so eclectic. I have classical music, literally in my workout music, playlist. I have, Bach. I have, Mozart, and then I'll have the most craziest, ridiculous, inappropriate song, if I'm just being honest, to ramp me up. But if I had to go to one right now, actually, you know what? That one that's kind of, I'm a person of faith, and this song I've been playing it on repeat over and over. It's called Champion. That song I just keep going back to it over and over.
So let's talk about marketing a property. And I think, again, you're a master at it. What's the most important thing? Because I know you have to do a lot of things to market a property, at a luxury property. What's the most important thing?
Thankfully, I can't even take credit for this, because Premier Sotheby's takes all of that off of my plate, if I'm just being honest with you. It's not a plug. It is. It's a shameless plug, guys. But the most important thing, I think and I tell my clients this all the time, your first showing is online. Period. We live in a day and an age where you can, pull out a tablet or a phone and look through hundreds of properties all over the world at the tip of your finger in real time. So you have to think of, it starts with the photography. and the listing preparation before you even get photos. So that's something that's very, very important, because you only have one first impression, and it's kind of your red carpet reveal, right? So we go in and we prepare for the photos, and then we literally hire the most expensive photographer that I could find, and it's worth every single penny. Because once you play in this space of, you start getting up in price point, everything has to be on par and stand out, because it's a representation also of the home as well, and of you. And so I would say I hate to even say this, but it's the truth. It's photography. And the reason I hate to say it, Kristine, is because when you're competing on listing appointments, most every listing agent will go in and say, oh, we get professional photographies. Okay, I get that, but it's something that it's a whole nother level, and so yeah, it really is photography and video, and then how to leverage that, and then we kind of branch into marketing and trying to get that beautiful spread or video in front of the right eyeballs, and that's a whole nother conversation in and of itself.
Absolutely. What's your favorite social media platform right now, and why?
Instagram, because I'm getting the most results from it. It's easy for me. I'm like in this weird space as I'm technically a millennial, but I remember when the internet came out, right? Like I remember with having a beeper or something, payphone. So I'm kind of on that cusp of, before the internet and now leveraging it. But Instagram, I think, does a beautiful job. I still think there's a lot of people on there, but to be honest with you, I'm also, while it's uncomfortable, I'm tapping into TikTok for sure. We don't neglect. My theory is I don't want to neglect any social media outlet. I think you should post it. I don't care if one person sees it. Right. It's marketing, right? So, but right now I think the future is TikTok, and Instagram is definitely outperformed Facebook, in that way.
Absolutely. Yeah. And your video content is great. So everyone, make sure you check out Harif's social handles. I mean, he's doing some incredible content. So kudos to you on that. Let's have a little fun right now. Let's play hot or not. So I'm going to basically say something and you're going to say if it's hot or not. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Tiny houses.
Not
video.
For me.
Video.
Hot.
Facebook.
Hot. Not.
Instagram.
Hot.
TikTok.
White hot.
All right, trick question. The real estate market.
Ooh, it's hot, but it's simmering down. That's for sure. But it's still hot for sure.
Yeah. Wordle.
What is that?
Okay, we're gonna say hot. Sneakers at work.
Sneakers at work. Ooh, if it's with a suit. Yeah, I'm just old fashioned. I love a good suit. I think it's, I can go on and on about fashion. And honestly, I'm tempted to not go into a rabbit trail here. If we don't have time, well, I won't mention it. I guess the question was hot or not. Sneakers at work, it depends. It could be hot and it could definitely be not.
Okay. Zoom meetings, hot or not?
Definitely hot. You gotta capitalize.
Home office.
For me, not. I can't work from home. I got 2 screaming kids. Can't do it.
Green kitchens, the color green kitchens.
The color green. I'm tempted to say this because then, somebody could watch this and say, oh, I'm going to do my kitchen green. That was not the green I was referring to. Okay. The green that you are wearing.
This is the right green. Correct.
That is the right.
That is the right green.
For an island. I love that. It's definitely.
Yeah, the pop. Yeah. I'm seeing more of the green in the kitchens, but the right green. Totally. So, all right. Well, as we wrap, last question. What would you tell your younger self? Like if you could look back a few years, what would you tell that guy?
I would tell him, you're worthy.
Mm.
You're worthy. You're worthy of and your dreams are worthy of pursuit.
Mhm.
And honor them, treasure them, protect them, because it's not only there to serve you, but so many people will be impacted and benefited with if you honor and fight to keep your dreams alive. Um, that's what I would tell my younger self.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Ah, what a
Yes.
great time I've had chatting with you. And we appreciate you sharing all of your secrets with everyone and all the great things that you're doing. So thank you again, Harif. Everybody check out Harif Hazera, check out all his social media. And thanks again for today. And on behalf of the Sotheby's International Realty Network and Premier Sotheby's International Realty, we just love you. We are your biggest fans.
The feeling is mutual, and thank you guys for helping me do what I do. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you.